Legal issues are at the heart of Louis de Boulogne the Younger's painting, The Judgment of Solomon, which depicts the monarch exercising his judicial powers. During the monarchy in ancient Israel, judicial authority was held by judges and the king, who could independently adjudicate all disputes except religious ones. In the painting, Solomon sits on a throne with bas-reliefs of lions, which are an important symbol of strength and power. The canvas depicts the well-known biblical story of a trial between two women, each of whom claimed that a newborn child was her son. According to the Jewish version of the story, these two women were not just acquaintances, but were a daughter-in-law and a mother-in-law whose husbands had died. The family law of that period had a custom according to which if one of the brothers died childless, the second had to marry his widow to ensure the continuation of the family line. Only the presence of a living child who continued the line of her late husband could free a woman from this custom. By recognizing the living newborn as the mother-in-law's son, the court would simultaneously recognize the child as the brother of the daughter-in-law's deceased husband. Then the daughter-in-law would have to wait a very long time. Only upon reaching the age of majority could her husband's grown brother marry her or release the woman from the obligation to marry him through a special divorce ceremony. In resolving this family dispute, Solomon, as judge, initially pretended that he wanted to apply property law, ordering that the subject of the dispute be divided, that the baby be cut in half, so that each woman would get half. He knew that the love of a true mother, which the mother-in-law actually was, would never allow such a monstrous injustice to happen. The daughter-in-law, on the contrary, was interested in such an outcome. The death of the child would free her from the obligation to wait for him to come of age. Therefore, when the daughter-in-law agreed to this decision, and the mother-in-law begged for the baby's life and agreed to give him to the other woman, all doubts disappeared. Solomon recognized the latter as the child's true mother, and justice prevailed. Such was the judgment of Solomon.